office makes this office even more energetic than it is. So thank you all for making the time today morning. AmBank Managing Director Paul Lewis, Chief Operating Officer Ross, all our AmBank friends who are here, esteemed members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, Selamat Pagi everyone, good morning to all of you, and welcome to Google Malaysia and to AmBank here. Thank you for joining us this morning and letting me set the stage for what AmBank is about to announce. So it's not as if I'm going to be giving away anything, but I just wanted to set the stage for Paul to sort of really unveil what this is all about. Worldwide, over 1 billion people come to YouTube every single month. Hopefully, all of you do this as well. Right? They use multiple screens and devices, are increasingly mobile, and they come to be entertained, informed, educated, just have fun. That's really what YouTube is about. Today, 40% of all YouTube views globally come from mobile devices, and that's pretty exciting as well. Malaysia, by the way, is no different. A broad range of YouTube channels are attracting a generation of viewers that have grown up watching what they want, whenever they want, and at whatever device is closest. And a lot of you, and I see a few young folks in this audience, have done that, and you know what I'm talking about. And to them, YouTube provides a different viewing experience. Authentic content to watch, share, and also shape, because everybody in this day of YouTube gets their 15 minutes of fame. The byproduct of that means YouTube shapes what matters most in content and culture today. Remember when music televisions shaped popular music taste? Not so anymore. Remember when style magazines dictated what you would wear? Well, people get to YouTube and figure out what they need to be wearing. Remember when memes and other viral content mostly stayed within their originating cultures? It's a borderless world today, and everybody has this and access to information. Today's memes go global overnight. How else do you explain Psy, the Harlem Shake, Elvis, the folk song? It will not be too long before we have our own Malaysian sort of brand to call on as well. Somebody who does something out of here. Indeed, YouTube is so popular. It is the second largest search engine, second only to Google. We are super excited about today. And this journey actually started back in 2012 when we launched YouTube in Malaysia. 2 years on, Google's online video platform is extremely central to the lives of Malaysians, and they come to YouTube a lot, they spend a lot of time, and they tell us a lot about what they like on YouTube and what they don't like. We have a healthy and growing community of Malaysian creators and brands that are using, because ultimately without creators, so these are people who create content for YouTube. Without them and without users, the ecosystem really doesn't thrive as much as it does today. Just 2 weeks ago, we held YouTube Pulse, where we celebrated top YouTube acts and also had some of the top Malaysian YouTubers speak about their passion and art form to a select audience of business decision makers. And the interesting thing of this was what these creators were telling brands, and these are all brands including AmBank and other large brands. They were telling them, these brands, to trust them to look after their brand as well as the audience. And that's very, very critical, right? So you have these creators who are creating content that users love, and they'd love to work with you and your brand, but they want to be trusted, because for them, as important as your business for them is their users to them. Because ultimately, these guys became famous because of the content that they create for users on YouTube. And for me, it was a big eye-opener, because I have to confess, a lot of them I know only as a result of what I do. It's not that I follow them, but I saw their fans, and some of them were crying, because some of them were on stage and they were singing or whatever, and some of them were crying, and that's the kind of emotion that YouTubers can evoke, and it was very, very enlightening to me. And for me, it is amazing that you have these creators whose primary motivation is also to help preserve audience engagement and also help your brands to grow. And it is in this spirit that I'm excited about what AmBank is going to announce today, just in time for the very culturally important annual Puasa and Raya period. For YouTube Malaysia, our fervent wish is for Malaysians to be more easily access all relevant seasonal and festive content they enjoy with family and friends during this special time. And in regards to that, I thank our friends at AmBank for what they're about to announce today. YouTube is delighted to be working with you hand in hand. Before I give too much away and before I get carried away, allow me to invite Paul Lewis, Managing Director of AmBank, to deliver a speech. Paul, thank you.
Thank you, Sanjeev. You can tell the AmBank people, or certainly the guys, because we're the ones with the ties on. So I have to excuse us, but we are bankers. It's very hard to change that. We had long conversations about what was going to be appropriate, and we had to stay true to ourselves. Look, it's lovely to be here this morning. Thank you to the Google team. This is really exciting for us in terms of partnership. To my senior colleagues and colleagues from AmBank, welcome this morning. And also to ladies and gentlemen of the media and blogging communities, welcome this morning. So, what I'm going to do today is just take you through what we're planning to do in terms of this Raya-themed AmBank YouTube channel. And I do have a couple of slides because as a banker, we do like the safety of having PowerPoint behind us. So just bear with me. I think that's the fourth apology so far this morning I've made for being a banker. When Google approached us with the proposal to collaborate on a unique Ramadan-themed channel for YouTube, we saw it as a perfect opportunity for AmBank to help celebrate the festive period. And with our customers, and this is very much in line with our brand repositioning, Your Bank, Malaysia's Bank, AmBank. So very, very relevant for us, and we believe very relevant for our customers. We are actually the first financial institution to partner with Google in Malaysia in this way, in hosting this unique Raya channel, which has a really exciting lineup of over 400 videos with the content ranging from food, beauty and fashion, children's education and cartoons, to music and entertainment. So, importantly, with Google, research has shown us that Ramadan is the only time that there is a significant increase in YouTube searches relating to the festive period. So, including everything from searches and buffet offers, nostalgic Raya songs, and the Baju Raya. So today, with the prevalence, and we do have some stats again, so for the fifth time, I apologise as a banker, with the prevalence of digital in our daily lives, the average spend in a day online for Malaysian consumers is as high as 56%. So, and when compared to television, radio, games, and traditional print. Now, this is even more prevalent for a certain segment of the Malaysian population. So 47% of those online are those aged below the age of 45. Now that's a segment that's really important to AmBank and very important in terms of our repositioning. And for us, it's an audience that we're wanting to increasingly reach out to and connect with and be more relevant to. And hence our partnership with Google. So in terms of what we're planning to do, the Google Display Network, or GDN, as I'm led to believe, this will play an important role in terms of driving traffic to the AmBank YouTube channel for the next 2 months, as part of the largest YouTube channel in Southeast Asia with a Ramadan-themed content. So I'll just say that again, it's the largest YouTube channel for the next 2 months. Sorry, I'm just going to say that again. Largest YouTube channel in Southeast Asia with Ramadan-themed content. As we know, I think most of you will know, YouTube is rated the #1 site that younger Malaysians spend their most time on. There's, I think the number, we've got it on here, 500 years of YouTube content shared each day and 100 hours of content uploaded every minute. And I'm assuming that most people in this room have been one of those people that have uploaded content. I know I certainly have. Not very good content, I might add, but I have done it myself. So the content of the channel has been separated into 4 different categories. So we've got culinary, really important, clearly in the festive season. Beauty and fashion, equally important and even growing in its importance. We've got the children's corner, and we've got music and entertainment. We know that food is a huge part of the Ramadan-Raya period. Not only to those who are fasting, but also to those who celebrate this festive period collectively. Malaysians, as we all know, spend a lot of time surrounded by all sorts of occasions that revolve around food, which is personally one of the things I love about Malaysia. I like the fact that at breakfast we talk about lunch, and lunch we talk about dinner, and dinner we start talking about breakfast again. So the food is an important part of this particular channel. Beauty and fashion, as I mentioned before, is something that's becoming more and more prominent. Raya is no exception. And this is the time of year when increasingly looking your best is really important, as it is with any festive period. The AmBank YouTube channel is the answer to the needs of not only beauty and fashion tips, but also promotional deals that we'll be putting on just for this particular period. The children's channel, and I have some children that are very interested in this and have a vested interest, is a balance between fun and learning. And with the brand new video content of some shows, so we've got the popular Upin and Ipin, and Bobo Boy cartoons, which will be on this particular channel. This channel is also dedicated to teaching and learning about the values and the meaning of fasting and the meaningfulness of Raya get-togethers. So for many children and parents, this could actually be the first Ramadan that they're fasting together. So it's, we're hoping to sort of help that sort of collective experience. Music and entertainment, something you cannot get by without in any festive season, even more so with Balik Kampong and Raya songs that tugs a chain of memories, certainly not from my childhood, but from certainly many of the childhood experiences here in this room and clearly beyond. The AmBank YouTube channel is about being able to provide a unified platform for many of the different needs of our young professionals or our younger people, whose lifestyle fits in the convenience of a single click to their chosen need. We hope that you enjoy the music video and the channel to follow very, very soon. I think finally, so I'll just put away my script that's been dutifully prepared for me by our group corporate and communications people, and now talk is a little bit more passionately about this. Essentially for AmBank, this is about being more relevant to a customer group that we're really, really interested in engaging with and reaching out for more. From a perspective, from a business perspective, this is about a brand awareness and consideration as a banking group, but it's actually more about our customers in the community. It should be less about us and more about our customers in the community. It's a really important time for Malaysia and Malaysians, and we're really, really excited to be partnering with Google to celebrate this collectively. Thank you very much for your time this morning.
I would just need you to stay up here, Paul. And I would like to invite Mrs. Sajid as well for the launching of our channel.
Just press this.
On my count of 3, I will take